What's up, everybody? Justin Hayes here from superhumanpursuits.com. Today, talking about self-myofascial release for the lower back. And this is a bit of a controversial area. When I say that, I mean this. There's great trainers on each side of the fence. I've seen some that do show clients techniques to address the tissue in their lower back, do SMR work in that area. And I've seen ones that do not. And for me personally, the only reason I began experimenting in this area is because it was a hanging point for me. I had mobility restrictions in this area. And I had 40, 50 hours of manual work done on me over the course of years. I've done tons of SMR on myself, and I'm comfortable. I'm adept at the techniques. I was comfortable experimenting and wasn't worried about hurting myself. That being said, please do not use these techniques unless you are 100% comfortable, under professional supervision, or likewise. You get the point. The tools that I use in this area, I do use my PVC roller, but I wouldn't, it's not my favorite tool here. I'll show you why in a second. And ball work. I do a lot of ball work in this area. Softball and lacrosse ball. Tennis ball is a good one as well. A lot of times you'll see people take two tennis balls together and run them along their spine up into the thoracic spine. This kind of my secret weapon for this area. I love the cane for the lower back area. And when you're in the lower back, you kind of start to get into the oblique region. You're touching on different muscles. When I say lower back, it's a very general term. Let me show you techniques that I use pretty quick. And once again, buyer beware, right? You're on your own. When I do lower back work, I don't want this roller to touch my spine. That's my personal thought here. I stay off to the side as much as possible, and so I'm just elevated here, and I'm leaning off. There's no pressure from this roller on my spine at all. I'm just staying on the muscles of the lower back there and touching on the obliques and that area in general. So that's really the best technique I can offer for the roller. One thing you can do is you can keep your lean and raise this leg, right? And that's going to apply a little bit more pressure. But to be honest, my progression personally would be the ball work. And let me show you, the techniques are identical with these two balls per most of the other SMR stuff we do. I'll show you a softball. So the softball down, same area, same principle. Keep this guy off your spine, right? Here we are. It's easier to keep these balls away from that area because they're not as broad. That's why I prefer them for this to work around here. Now, once again, this is where the techniques of lifting your leg come in. You start with both feet on the ground. That's gonna, with a ball, a softball, it's gonna apply a lot of pressure. You raise a leg. And then what you can start to do is you can rotate externally and internally, right? And that's going to kind of provide release in different areas. Sometimes I'll cross this over completely, right? And sometimes what I'll do is I'll kick it out completely. And it's actually not raised in this instance, but I kick it out completely. And that kind of opens up a different area and lets you address and unlock it. Now, that brings me to Theracane, and I love working with this guy. First of all, I have total control over him, right? I have total control over where he goes, the exact spots he's touching on, and I can really dig in to certain areas that I need release. So what I do is, let me show you in front of the camera here. So bottom hand is here. Top hand is here, here, wherever is most comfortable for you. But basically, if you're using the ground to brace the hook point of the Theracane and put it into the back, right? So I've got it in my lower back there, right? And what I'll do is this. I'll take this hand here, and I'm applying pressure in this direction. And all that does is uses leverage to get deep into the lower back and all the muscles in that area. And you can address them all. You can go up and down with this technique and find different areas. Hold. Wait for a little release. There you go. And you can, you take it in and out, so you can take a little bit more on the side, lean a little bit more. You see, I'm rolling my body in this direction while still keeping the theracane in a similar position. Right? That's it. That is my best techniques for this area. Obviously, I hedge my bets towards theracane work and ball work. I don't prefer the roller. It could be a good starting point, good entry-level device. That's it for the lower back. Hopefully, I'll be back next week. Maybe address some lats, some of the other muscles. Per usual, if you have any other suggestions, feedback, love to hear it. Leave a comment below. Talk to you later.